What's up, guys? My name is Dan, and welcome back to the channel. First of all, I just wanted to thank you guys really like a lot for you guys watching the first two episodes and showing so much love to them. Like I said, this is kind of new for me. I mean, I've done Chivas career modes before in FIFA, but not so much with Arsenal. It never really kicked off last time I tried it with Arsenal, but you guys seem to really be loving them this time. So yeah, like I said, the more you guys watch them, the more there's viewers and there's people watching, and obviously the more I will keep doing these videos. So long may it continue, because I'm really enjoying this career mode so far. We made a really good like a move for Yildiz last episode. This episode is going to be more of tying up some loose ends. Obviously the transfer window's closed now, so we're not going to be signing more players except for maybe Osorio. We're going to go in for him a bit later on, but it's mainly focusing on the other aspect of this career mode, which is obviously the youth aspect. I want to create a really strong youth system in this team. Mexican at the moment, Mexico, Spain, and England are the countries that I'm going to be scouting. Mexico's always going to be there. I think England's always going to be a bit there, but the third country is always going to be changing. At the moment, it's Spain. This season is going to be Spain anyway, because obviously the Arteta connection, and obviously we've got a lot of Spanish players as well, so it's not so much out of the realm of possibility that we're going to go in for Spanish players. But yeah, at the moment we're just going to go through the latest youth reports and try and get some more players into the youth system. At the moment, I'm probably going to flesh this out a little bit, get rid of some of the players, but I want to give most of them a bit of a chance. These couple of 17-year-olds I'm going to keep in for as long as possible, because I want them to go to 62, 63 by the time I get them into the first team, so that I can get them loaned out or sold, maybe get a few extra money for it. Like I said, if it's 17, 18 and they're 63, 64, I probably will just sell them, rather than just, the idea and the temptation is just basically just to sell them in the youth system. But I want to sell them for money, make some money out of them. Also, I want to sell them to other teams, and I want to generate a lot of more players for the game. So yeah, I'm really hoping you're keen on that. I'm hoping it's a little bit of a different spin on normal career modes that you guys will be watching. Obviously, some people do career modes, but they do it with lesser teams or smaller teams, so that you can incorporate the youth system into, or the youth players into the first team a little bit easier. You can't really do that at Arsenal. Arsenal, it's a higher end team. But having said that, we are bringing, in real life, we're bringing kids through the youth system into the first team all the time. Max Dowman's, the big one at the moment, the latest one. Obviously, Emaneri, Lewis Skelly, Saka, a whole bunch of others, and Smith Rowe, we've sold into the league, and Reece Nelson as well is probably going to be sold as well. So Arsenal are creating a lot of players for the league, and I want to keep doing that. I want to keep that trend going. So players like Norgard, the older players will probably be phased out sooner rather than later. And favour for these youth teams, if a youth player comes in and they're like 75 rated at 16, 17, then hell yeah, I'm going to be starting playing them, and I will sacrifice a first teamer now, a current first teamer for them, just for realism, basically. But I hope you guys are enjoying the youth system at the moment. Obviously, a couple of players that I've brought into the team anyway, just to free up space in the youth system, I'm gonna loan them out as fast as possible. Obviously, they won't go out till January, which kind of sucks. But when they do go out, I mean, I'm sacrificing their short term development. They're not going to play for me really, unless maybe a really small League 2 EFL Cup game comes up. Maybe I'll play a couple of them then, but if not, I'm sacrificing their short term, because they're going to hopefully go out on 2-year loans when they do go out in January. So yeah, I hope you guys are into it. I mean, I'm super into it. I'm going to try and think of new ways of kind of keeping like career mode fresh and stuff, and give you guys something different. I think obviously the Mexican players is going to be different for you guys as it is, but yeah, I kind of want to just provide the game a little bit more, some more players that can go on and do really good things elsewhere if they can't do it here. North I'm going to keep, obviously, in 2-year loan deal, hopefully with Sheffield Wednesday, or Sheffield United should I say. I shouldn't get those two mixed up, should I? Hopefully, a 2 year deal with them. He'll grow and hopefully maybe 10 overall. Hopefully, and in a couple of years he'll be like 77 rated or whenever coming back. But we'll have to wait and see. A load of players going out on international duty, which is awesome. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a tying up of loose ends in this episode. Obviously, we had a couple of loose ends from the transfer window, obviously with new scout coming in, and also trying to go in for Osorio at the end of this episode as well, just to get him. Obviously, again, he won't come in until January, but that's fine. He's going to be playing for the team he's currently at, which I think is Bayern, which is weird. He's not in Bayern in real life. So he can stay there for 6 months, do some growing, and then come to Arsenal in January, and then we'll probably loan him out for the rest of the year. So Osorio probably won't play for us this year, but we'll have to wait and see how he does. When he comes back. But yeah, we're finally loaning these guys out. Franklin as well. Franklin's a little bit more dubious. He's only 62 rated, and 17 already. So I'm not entirely sure about him at the moment. I will loan him out though. Try to anyway, especially to an English club. Hopefully. Again, 2 year loan deal. Hopefully he can grow. If he can't, then he'll earn us more money. I mean, obviously, in the scheme of things, it's going to be a couple of 100,000 or maybe 1 million or something, and it's not going to be loads, but it's still something. Every little helps, and obviously, it'll be a new player for the game. So, here we go with that North guy. He's going to go to Sheffield United, which is awesome. 2 years, obviously in January. So, yeah, hopefully, he can get a lot of growth in and come back and play for the Arsenal one day. So like I said, guys, we're gonna go in for Osorio again. I think we bid 7 million last time. It's probably going to be higher now because the transfer window is closed. Just having a quick look just to see if there's players. I thought about loaning, giving them Franklin, but I thought, what, I'll keep him for now. See how well he does. Just buy Osorio outright. 7 million last time, but obviously 8.3 million this time. I'm thinking, okay, it's obviously because the transfer window is closed and he's gone up. But yeah, they were adamant for a bit more, so 7.5 is not too bad. It's only 500,000 extra. It's not any massive thing. I just got to make sure that I'll pay him enough this time. I'm going to go for a prospect this time because obviously he's only 21, 72 rated. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Obviously, he's going to be at Bayern. Obviously, he's probably not going to play with them, but he's still probably going to grow in players at other clubs that you're not controlling. Even if they don't play, they seem to grow sometimes. So hopefully he'll grow 1 or 2 overall by the time he gets to January, and then he'll come in January. And I didn't have any problem with the signing bonus. I didn't really mind about that. Maybe lower his wage demands a little bit, but I don't think he will. I think he'll just refuse that. It's fine, $54,000. I mean, I'm so annoyed that it's dollars, not pounds, but it is what it is. But that's decent. He'll come in January, and then we'll probably loan him out to a lesser team that he can play more regularly. Maybe a full year in January, just to give him a little bit of a real go. I mean, I kind of want to get Joe Bellingham as well, but I might wait for that. For a little while longer, let him play at Dortmund for a little while longer. Franklin's obviously going out to Stoke, which is cool. Hopefully he can grow there. I mean, he's a defender. Stoke's typically, traditionally a defensive team, so hopefully he can grow quite well there. We will have to wait and see. Yildiz seems to be quite happy, having signed for. We've changed him to a left winger as well, which is cool. Didn't go up anywhere, but that's fine. He'll hopefully grow anyway. He'll be playing a lot for us off the bench and obviously rotation wise as well. With Saka's injury. Yeah, he's definitely going to be coming on either on the left or on the right. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, like I said, guys, like you remember at the end of the last episode, I did change the difficulty back down to professional rather than world class. I just wanted to prove to you in a played game just how easy professional is for me. Like I said, 6, 7 minutes into the game, and we go and score the first goal. This is going to be a bit of a goal fest, guys. I just wanted to prove to you guys that, I'm not so trash that professional is my level. It's just world class is a little bit more difficult for me, and that's mainly because of the BS of the computer game. It's not really the fact that it's difficult. It's just, it's more annoying more than anything else. But it is what it is. This is the only game I'm going to have as professional. As the game progresses, you'll understand why. But I just wanted to show you guys, and then obviously at the end of the game, I will put it back up to world class, and I'll just have to deal with world class and try and not get relegated, and hopefully stay in the league and make it a little bit more interesting for you guys, because that's my main goal, is to provide entertainment for you guys. And I don't feel, funny enough, I don't feel like winning 5, 6, 7 nil every single game is going to entertain you very much. I think it's going to be a bit boring after a while. At least with world class, and that I struggle with world class, maybe there's an element of unknown to it, and you don't know if I'm going to win every single game or not. But this game is pretty much a write-off. Let's just be real about that. We're going to have real loads of fun against Forest here. His second goal with Gyökeres, which is awesome. I thought it was offside, but apparently not. Yeah, so I mean, Forest in real life, Brigand is not having a good time over there, and they're pretty crap. As anyway, I probably would have won this game with world class, if I'm being brutally honest. But I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to prove to you guys that I'm too good for professional and just not good enough for world class. It's just one of those things. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you enjoy this game anyway. It's just a one-off. And also, I need the 3 points, so I'll just get like a cheap 3 points here, with against Forest, and hopefully it gets us higher than 19th, because I just saw that we were 19th, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. I don't want to get relegated. But having said that, it's only been a couple of games, so I'm not too worried. But this is going to be a fun game. I'm just going to score a bunch of goals, entertain you guys a little bit, get some more goals for my team, and get some more points, which is going to be good. Yeah, it's nice to see Madueke as well. I'm trying to learn to play with Madueke a bit better. He's very quick, not very good at controlling the ball, but he's very, very quick. So I'm going to try and adapt my play to his strengths, and so hopefully in the game anyway, because he's so much better in real life than he is in this game for sure. So hopefully you guys kind of just stick with me on this. So yeah, let me know if you're enjoying this career mode so far. Let me know if you're enjoying the youth system aspect of it. Hopefully you are. Like I said, I'm really keen on it. I'm really passionate about it, so it'd be kind of cool. And I don't think many YouTubers, at least the big ones, are doing that kind of thing in their career mode. So I thought I'd be a little bit different. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any other players you want me to sign. What a golazo by Gyökeres there. I mean, an absolutely brilliant goal. There is an epic angle of the replay just coming up here, guys. I mean, watch this, man. It's so cool. Bosh, pick that one out, keeps. Yeah, brilliant. Really, really fantastic goal. I mean, you need to be doing this a little bit more in real life. Just having a long shots. I think he's trying too hard to kind of pass the ball into the back of the net in real life. So hopefully, take some really good, longer range shots in real life and get the goals up. Because yeah, I think Gyökeres is a goal machine. But yeah, like I said, guys. I mean, Um, Yeah, I mean, 4-0 in half an hour, she says it all, really. This is just a bit of a one off, like I said. This will be the only game of the episode. Just tying out some loose ends, obviously, the Osorio loose end. Trying to get some more points for us, because we're pretty desperate for them right now. And also, basically trying to consolidate the youth system, and get some more youth players into the team. Yeah, another good goal from Gyökeres here. I mean, Big Andrews are absolutely angry right now, which is great. Um, yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna play a whole career mode in professional because it's just not feasible. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Even Forest are not this trash, at least not in real life. Even though they are quite trash in real life. Um, but yeah, like I said, guys, I'm a bit rambling at the moment because this game is kind of a foregone conclusion at this point. There will be Champions League football in the next episode, different groups and different kind of fixtures, which is a shame because I think the games in real life that Arsenal have in the Champions League this season are epic. All of them are quite entertaining. The first couple have been brilliant wins, which is awesome. But it is what it is. We just have to play each team that we get as and when, and yeah, just gotta keep enjoying the fact that we can just cut Forest apart like soft, like a knife through butter. Really, I mean, what a really good goal this was. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you've got other specific players that you want me to sign, or at least have a look at. Obviously Mexican players I'm pretty good with at the moment. I've scouted them all that I want to maybe get in the future. I mean, I might not buy any of the ones that are, especially in Europe right now. I was thinking about maybe getting Mateo Chavez for the right back position when I sell Declan Rice. Not Declan Rice, jeez. Ben White on. If I sell Ben White, I might get Mateo Chavez in, but he has to grow a lot more in between then. He's only at 72 rated at the moment. So if he gets to 75, 77, but maybe by the end of the season into the summer, hopefully then I can buy him and then he'll be back up to Timber because I'm not going to be selling Timber anytime soon. Madueke, which I think is his hat trick, which is awesome. He might actually only have two. No, I think he's got a hat trick now, which is great. Um, that would have been a penalty anyway, but yeah, really good open goal. I mean, that's just typical professional level in this game, unfortunately, but it is what it is. 7-0, and it's not even half time yet. It's a bit crazy. Um, yeah, but like I said, guys, I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If there's anything you're not enjoying about it, just let me know in the comments. And obviously, there's something that I can address, I will. I'm very open at what you guys want and what you guys don't want. So, I want to keep this channel as attractive as possible for you guys. So hopefully, I can learn some stuff from you as well. Yeah, so I know why the youth players in real life are not in the game. Obviously, you can't be in the game if you're below the age of 18, which really sucks. It would be really, really cool to have Max Diamond in this team. Even the fact that technically with FIFA you can't play them when they're 15, unfortunately. But it would be really funny just to see how highly rated he is at the age of 15. I would imagine he's probably like early 70s, 15, which is absolutely crazy. And same with Gilberto Mora from Mexico and Cholos. He's 16, I think. So I think he should be in the game. I mean, I feel like if you're 16, in game, your game generates a 16-year-old, then I think in real life should be 16. But most countries you're not an adult until you're 18, so Mora's not going to be in FIFA for another year or two. So that sucks, but it is what it is. But it'd be really awesome to have both of those players in your youth teams. But it is what it is. We're just going to create our own Mora and our own Dalman, hopefully, and just live that way. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm going to be starting to be a bit more selective in my youth system as well. My youth team is actually way too big right now. I'll give you a bit of a rundown at the end of the video. But my youth team is huge, and I kind of want to slimline it a little bit more, just to be a little bit more elite with it. Because yeah, like I said, it's just a little bit too big at the moment. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I've taken it really easy on them in the second half. I kind of stopped trying basically. Scored a couple of goals in the second half, made it 9-0. Not going to score anymore, which is alright. I did try, to be honest, half-heartedly try to get a 10th, but I thought, you know what, it doesn't really matter. But I did have fun in this game, to be honest. It was very nice not to be absolutely raging at the game because it's made you look stupid or it screwed you over. But it is what it is. It was kind of nice change of pace, but I'm kind of gonna go back to world class, and I will show you guys doing it so that you guys can see that I've done it and I can prove it. But yeah, decent game, 9-0 at home, which is fantastic. But it is what it is. I mean, you know, I thought I'd show you guys that, you know, that's why I'm not playing professional, because, you know, I'll just blow teams away, even me, and I'm not that great. But as you see, guys, Champions League is finally here, which is all epic. Can't wait for this tournament. This is a tournament I really want to try and win, but having said that, world class, it is going to be a difficult. We're just going to have to wait and see. The first game is Servette, which is funny, but it is what it is. Going to go to world class. I'm actually going to change the half length to 4 minutes because I think it drags on a little bit too much. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to show you a run through of the youth squad, just a quick rundown because it's quite a big youth system at the moment. A couple of 61 rated, a few 61 rated, a few 62 rated players in there. 17, I might, you know, once I get 17-year-olds get 62, 63, like I said, I'll put them into the first team and then loan them out, hopefully in January time. But yeah, I'm hoping you, really hoping you're enjoying the series so far, guys. Sorry this has been a bit of a weird episode. It's just, you know, I kind of wanted to tie up the loose ends in this one video instead of, you know, progressing along and making it a little bit longer. So it's a little bit of a short video this time, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys come back for episode 4. I'm really buzzing for it. I'm just going to keep it going as long as possible because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.